Welcome to Coffee Beanery Sip and Share. I'm Britain.
And I'm Patti. Today, we're going to give away some stuff.
Yep. I gotta share it on our group. I always forget to do that.
I had maybe double the amount of things, and I knew Britain would veto some of them. So
That I did.
I get a little carried away with the company's money, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not yours, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, like, let's give it all away. Very socialist of me.
Okay.
Anyways, good morning. Lovely to see everybody. We're in the middle of a Mother's Day sale. So we've had a hectic few days.
Where's my phone playing things? It has been busy.
Yes.
Busy.
Crazy busy. We're not mad about it. It's been a good couple of days. Good morning, Mo. Morning,
you guys
Jen.
are running us out of a lot of things.
Yeah. And
which is good.
Yeah.
But
we have a wall full of stuff. Morning, Patti.
Yeah. We had a lot of it out yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. We sure did. So the way our giveaway is going to work is just comment, right?
Yeah, just as long as you have a comment on the live, then we'll go through and we'll pick from the comments.
But I can pick, like, the more comments that you have, the more entries that you have.
Sure.
So after the fact, after our live, we'll shut down the comments. We will go on our WooBox app and we will pick people from there.
Yeah.
Because it makes it random, and then we don't pick favorites because, we might have favorites.
Morning,
so
Patty.
we miss you too.
I know. I feel like
you're doing good.
I haven't been here in like a minute.
Well, last week you weren't here for the honey. Yeah. Were you not here the week before? No, maybe you weren't because no, Will was with us last week.
I think I was here the week before.
Yeah.
It just feels like
it all goes together. Jen says, I need to place an order today so badly. I'm almost out of K-Cups. Yes, you do. And don't forget, so the code is good until midnight tonight. It's called MOMS, right? With a plural.
Moms.
Try mom or moms. Either one will work.
I think only moms works.
Plural
Maybe
moms.
I went and made a mom too, though, because a
know,
lot of times
never
Ashley
know.
makes the codes, and so then sometimes I make a second code just because I feel like people are gonna mess it up.
Yeah. Hey, Alex. Lovely to see you today. Hopefully you're not watching us on top of a turbine. That would be dangerous, so please don't do that. But lovely to see you.
That orange Brandy Caramel is so
we keep
good.
Getting comments about that. Morning, Judy.
I bought some for home because I'm gonna be so sad when it's gone.
Okay, so for me, I'm gonna get the horchata and the coconut cocadas. We still have a little bit of that left from our March box. Those flavors are my most favorite of all time.
Okay.
I'm going to say. Yes.
I was like, the coconut 12 ounce is gone. We might have some pots left.
I need them. I need them all. Most as I missed last week because I have been singing for Rock Voices. I did 8 shows in 4 different states. Girl, how's your voice? That sounds awesome, though. Judy says, I need to have my hubby watch this. Some great gifts. Yes, for you for Mother's Day. Absolutely, Judy. We agree.
And if you can't pick flavors, the gift sets are a really nice mix of all the flavors.
Yeah. And Patti says she's been liking the sea salt caramel lately.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like, I've been absent from the office. My husband, I had to take him to the hospital last Wednesday.
Yeah.
And it's just,
I think it makes you
recovery.
And he's doing good.
He's doing fine.
But it definitely makes you realize how much you don't want to be a single parent and how, hard single parents work,
Oh,
because you've had to pull double duty. And I'm just like, what can I do? Are you okay?
Well, it's like we have our schedule where I do all the morning and then he picks him up from school and basically then get ready for sports with him. And then I come and take to a lot of sports. And then he cooks dinner while I'm running or whatever. You know? So we really do have it split up pretty well. And right now, it's just me.
Oh, hi, spam.
Oh, so many spam calls.
So many spam. So it's hard to do.
It's crazy. Yeah, single moms.
Yeah. Single parents.
I will say, because I have to be so busy, our house is so clean.
You're like, Happy Mother's Day to me.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get one heck of a present this year, too.
Doubt it. We just got the kids a trampoline, which I said I'm always like, I will never have a trampoline. Like I was pretty adamant about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it makes your insurance skyrocket, blah blah blah. Well, it's coming tomorrow. But really, my daughter's in gymnastics, and she needs to be able to practice outside of my house because she's driving me insane.
She's gonna love it. Vicky was talking about it. I think you were back there with us, and she said that her neighbor behind them has a trampoline, and she's on it year round, winter, summer, doesn't matter. She's on that trampoline. Some people just really love it, and honestly, it's a great workout. So,
yeah, I mean, our home is basically a gym at this point. Yeah. So we have bars, beams,
the jungle gym,
tracks,
whatever. Yeah.
It's just all the time. They need to be so active. My kids need to be so active. Yeah. They drive me nuts.
You know what? Get that energy out and sleep good.
I'm constantly like, go outside.
Yeah.
Go outside.
If you're just joining us, just remember every comment you make is an entry to win one of these 4 prizes, and we'll go over the prizes. So, just keep commenting, and at the end, after we're done, we'll go and randomly pick some winners to win some prizes. So,
which we do have the prizes in front of us.
We do. Yeah, we sure do.
There's one that you'll kind of have an option on.
Yes. I guess we could go over them. Good morning, Charles. He says, Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Patty.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Patty.
That's really, I can't.
Yeah, big hugs.
I have like nightmares about that.
Yeah, same. I don't think we're ever ready for that to happen either. And I know there's a lot of companies who will put out like, hey, if you're struggling, like, let us know. We won't email. So
yeah,
big hugs.
Thanks for jumping in for a minute.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Nicole says, yummy.
You're just blowing up my phone. So I don't know if you know, but Laurie and my dad are in Japan.
Yes.
And they have sent so many text messages this morning.
We're in a family group chat, which I'm very happy to be a part of. And it's so fun because they're sending pictures. So they went to like the Harry Potter experience.
Yes.
They went on a food tour, which it looks like they ate slugs, or let me say Kevin ate slugs.
Yeah, gross.
But it looks like they're having a lot of fun, and I had to look up what time it was there. So it's
12 hours.
Yeah, totally. And they're getting ready to go to bed, and they're going to Mount Fiji tomorrow. So
okay, very cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, there you go, Alex. You get it. It's insane.
Yeah,
they're all over the place all the time.
Yeah. You got to keep them busy.
Well, and it's like they go to sports enough, and then you have to come home, and they still keep going.
Oh, Deborah, tell us about your Mother's Day sleepover. And Charles says he loves our Michigan cherry. Thank you. It is our #1 selling flavor of all time by like a ton too. Like people love it.
We love all the goodies they're giving it. I was like, we'll go through each one in a minute. Okay, thank you, Mo, for sending that link.
Yeah, we love watching your songs. They're so awesome to watch.
I only have 2 kids.
Yeah.
One's in competitive gymnastics, and it's a whole nother life that I was just not prepared for. I mean, she's in the gym right now, like 8 hours a week, and then she's at home on her own gym equipment. At least that. It's just wild.
And I've said it a million times before, and everybody else will say it goes so fast, because obviously I had a son in travel baseball. And it was 3 practices for 3 hours each practice a week. So 9 hours of practice. It was, 40 minutes away from my house. So we'd have to drive. I'd sit in the car for that entire time.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. But you know what? Now he's in college, and I super miss it. Yeah. He just came home for summer. And like on his way home, he's driving home, which I scolded him about this, texting me, "What's for dinner?" I'm like, you're going to be home in 30 minutes. Yeah. You'll find out when you get home. My grocery budget has already tripled in the 3 days that he's been home. He's not that big of a guy. He eats so much food.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous. My other 2 sons, 25 and 15, don't eat nearly as much as this one does.
Yeah, I was like, we're in the stage of asking for double dinners.
Yeah.
We eat dinner, and then like an hour and a half later, they're asking for more dinner.
Food. Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
Give me more food.
Japan, it's so cool.
Yeah.
The pictures they're sending are so cool. I'm really happy that they got to do that.
Yes, very cool. So
the things we do for our kids.
Oh my gosh.
Deborah says my granddaughter are spending the night Saturday, and the men are fixing breakfast.
Love that. That's super cool. And then most of both my significant other Steve and I traveled for work out of state, so I decided kids
would
would not be a good thing. Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
Hey, everybody makes their own decisions, and that's totally cool. Do what works for you.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day to
OSU fan and Ohio native who
I
will always buy Mission coffee. Thank you.
think
It's
Deborah
probably
is
'cause
an
I got my
OSU fan too.
Michigan cup.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
am so tired today. Like just beyond tired. So I poured a caffeine stick in here because I already had coffee too. So I'm just trying to wake up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Be alive. Yeah.
Oh, you have 6 kids? Okay.
Nice.
I am one of 6 kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's a crazy, crazy life.
Yeah. One of 4. Yeah.
I just couldn't. I can't have 6 kids. Even 3. And I know they say once you have 3, it's not that big of a deal, but it's like figuring out cars and bedrooms.
Or if you do what I did, which is you have a kid every 5 years, the other 2 just take care of the youngest one, and like everything's fine. Like they help a lot. Yeah. You know, when I had like my second son, my older son, like, okay, bud, will you go get me a diaper? You know, they help. It helps. It's nice.
Oh, Charles.
Yeah, that's sweet.
I've heard that when your mom passes, there's like with mom and after mom. It's almost like your life is 2 different lives completely.
I don't want to think about it.
I know. I literally have nightmares about it. I can't even. Like my mom and dad are obviously traveling right now, and it's like, you better come home because I can't.
I know. My mom's having surgery on her hand today. It's, you know, a minor surgery, but it's one of those things too. You're like, okay, all right, everything be okay. We need our moms.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Oh, Matt Johnson's got fur babies.
Oh my gosh. Nice. 16, 15, 10, 5, 4, and 7 months. That is a wild life.
Girl, are you okay?
Right.
Betty likes your cup.
Thanks. I really like these cups. They're Frost Buddy. It's another like family company, and they're cool because they have a chapstick holder. Oh, and then they have a little hook right here, so I can hook my keys onto it.
Oh, you got a couple of those, don't you?
Yeah. So like I'll take them just sporting things. I can leave my stuff in the car and just have my keys and my chapstick, and I'm good to go.
Yeah. Deborah says, yes, I'm an OSU fan, but
they have really cute Ohio ones too.
Cheryl says, standing on the kitchen table, stating you're hungry. I can appreciate that.
Oh my gosh. It does feel like that every day. Every day I'm like, how are you still hungry? We just ate.
Nice. Robin says, I'm sipping on my last cup from the April flavor box and waiting for delivery today of 3 flavors from April. They were so delicious. Nice. Love to hear that. Good. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate that. I'll tell my mom you said that.
I liked the April flavors a lot.
Yeah. And, you know, there were some people who didn't love them. They're like, hey, fruit flavors aren't my favorite. Totally cool. This next month, and we did announce the theme is it's our 6th year. So let me go back, because a lot of times people will tell us happy anniversary every time we announce our anniversary of our box. This is our 6th year of doing our Coffee of the Month box. However, we are 50 years in business this year. Yeah. Which is amazing, because I know Laurie said it before. We were there's only like 3% of businesses that make it to 50 years. So that's kind of crazy. Pretty cool. Right? You're 3rd generation. Your grandma started the business in 76. Yeah. Now it's 2006. And here we are. But it is our 6th year of our flavor of the month box. Yeah. Started in May of the year 2000. And we've told the story before, but I think it's a cool story because we were going to do all unflavored coffee. We were going to do like a varietal box, and we were working with some students from the University of Michigan School of Business, Ross. And one of the boys said, hey, you guys really do a lot of flavors. Why wouldn't you do a flavor of the month box? And we were like, oh, what? Seriously? Duh. Of course we should have done that. So that is where our Coffee of the Month box came from. And that brings us to our first prize. I know we have some comments to read, but I'll do the first prize. So
many comments. Mom, I'm so sorry about your partner. That's really tough.
I am sorry to hear that too.
I can't. That's super young too. We lost my father-in-law at 62, and that even felt young. I can't imagine 55.
Don't you think too, like the older we get, like the younger those ages feel? Like when you're like a teenager, like 55 feels like ancient, but now we're like, that's super young. Yeah. I'm 42. So Big difference. Big difference. So our first prize that we're going to give away today is one of each of the flavors from the Coffee of the Month box from April. And these are full-size boxes of pods. So 12 in every box. And we're going to let you choose, though. So if you don't want pods, you can pick the 4 bags of coffee.
Yeah.
And you can get it whole bean or you can get it ground. So we've got the honey peach. We have the Poetic Fig. That's the purple one on the bottom. We have the spice pear, which is the green one. And then the orange brandy caramel, which I think is probably the most popular one.
It's like one of my favorite flavors we've ever made.
Yeah. So, a lot of people really love it, which I personally didn't love it because I'm not really, a brandy taste. And again, no alcohol.
Yeah, there's no alcohol.
Yeah, no actual alcohol. So all good things. Thanks for all the 50th birthday wishes, everybody. Yeah.
Jennifer, I love that. We have this tea at the office, this dandelion tea that's kind of the same way. Everybody's like, what is that?
So good. So good. The French toast is like one of my top 5 flavors too, for sure.
I think we are going to, we're definitely going to keep the box going, but it's cool because we always want to bring in new flavors, but we don't have enough shelf space or production capacity to keep all of these kinds of flavors in stock. So it's a nice way to get to do a bunch of new flavors without keeping them forever.
Mo says her jacket is as old as me.
What?
That's cute. She says 42. My jacket is as old as you. That's so cute. So we have pods. This is a great.
Yep. So that'll be the first prize.
And the value of this is like $62 for all 4 of these. So yeah, I wrote them down. I actually had to do the math on that today.
Okay.
Because usually we come in here, I'm like, I don't remember how much it cost. No. I wanted to tell everybody. And if you decided that you wanted to just buy some, if you don't win, remember the code MOMS is good until midnight tonight. So
I'm glad you know that.
Yes. Yeah, because I put on the calendar that the sale ended yesterday and the girls kept telling me, no, it ends. I'm like,
oh my gosh.
I know it ends a different day.
Thank goodness I scheduled it before I had to leave.
Oh, yeah.
I was just gone for days. Yeah. I feel like I'm still getting back into the office.
I try to schedule social several months or weeks ahead of time. And for our stores too, which I'm actually behind on the store scheduling because of our sale.
Right.
It just, life goes that way. Sometimes we get busy and
that it does.
Luckily, nothing is that serious.
I like the honey peach too.
So our friend, I don't know if Andrew's in the chat today, but he always asks me for peach flavors. So I always think, okay, Andrew needs peach. Andrew needs peach. Hey, Bill. They were great. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you. And John liked the pear. And the holiday blend is my number 1, says Deborah. Oh, the cinnamon holiday blend is such a good flavor.
Yeah.
I think we actually oddly have some 3-pound bags of that left, which is shocking.
Probably a couple.
Yeah, but not a whole lot of that. Yeah.
Stressful.
Yes, you did not miss the sale. Yeah, Cinco de Mayo on Taco Tuesday. Yeah, you're right.
I've been training for that all my life.
Mo,
same.
My favorite food is going to a Mexican restaurant. I can eat my weight in refried beans. My husband knows if he just says tacos, my whole day changes for the better.
That's funny.
I love my favorite thing. Like I always eat like nachos, like fajita nachos, and then I pile them on with like queso and refried beans.
I've been eating like taco bowls for lunch pretty much every day.
So good.
I get my Mexican.
Yes.
It's like a chipotle bowl, but half.
Do you have a recipe for that? Because I'm going to meal prep those.
So we use the like cilantro lime rice. Okay. I don't know what brand it is, but it's like the microwave one.
Kevin's, they have some at Aldi right now.
Okay, so when I use that, I microwave it and then I split it in half. So into 2 bowls.
Okay.
Take a can of beans and split it in half.
Okay.
And
that's a lot of protein.
Yeah. And then I
and fiber.
Just do like a spoonful of queso.
Okay.
A little bit of shredded cheese and then like a cup of chicken.
Okay. I'm going to do that for my next meal prep.
That's
it. Yum, yum, yum.
I mean, it's still like 600 calories, but like because I just do my shake for breakfast and then that for lunch.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Yeah. No, that sounds good. Matt, huckleberry. We did a huckleberry flavor.
We have
September 2024, I think we did, or maybe it was August. We did a farmer's market box. And that was a really cool flavor, the huckleberry. We might be doing something with that again. I have to remember.
All these Mexican
Yeah, we have bean and cheese here in Ohio. Yum. I love a taco salad that comes in a big tortilla shell. Yes.
Yeah.
So good. I had a mango margarita with an island taco buffalo. Girl, you're making me hungry.
I know.
Buffalo chicken
right?
taco and a steak taco. Oh yeah. I think I could eat Mexican food every day.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like every day. Like
It's
I will never
delicious.
say no to tacos. So I was going on vacation and I had went out with my friend on Monday night. No, I was going on a work trip and I had tacos. And my husband the next day before I left, he said, let's get you tacos one more time. And I didn't tell him where I went to dinner the night before. And I'm like, okay. And then when we were eating, I was sitting there like this smiling at him. He's like, what? I said, I ate here last night.
I feel like I missed the comment from Matt. He said it's great. I can only find it from a roaster.
Huckleberry.
Oh, Huckleberry.
Yeah.
Okay.
He mentioned Huckleberry.
I was like, I missed something.
Yeah. Yes. Alex said, oh, and AJ is Alex. We know him. He used to work here. Hope that's okay, Alex, that we're telling people your real name.
And now he does like crazy things.
Yes, he climbs wind turbines for fun, which, boy, I could not do that with the heights. That does sound terrible.
So scary.
Oh, so scary. Deborah says, my favorite Mexican restaurant has the best refried beans.
Yeah.
So good.
Well, we have one called Cancun and it's pretty authentic-ish. And it's so good, but it's also nice because sometimes it's faster than fast food.
Oh, and cheaper.
For a sit-down restaurant.
You guys, have you been to Taco Bell lately? Taco Bell.
So expensive.
What happened to going and buying a pack of 10 tacos for $10 or less? Right? When I was a kid, I think you get them for like $8.99. What happened to that?
It's so expensive.
Where are the cheap tacos? Why can't I just go get my little doggy bag? It was like a fold up box of tacos.
Oh, really?
And you'd go and you get, did you ever do that? You got 10 and 10. Because we had a family of 6 and they would get 10 soft shell and 10 hard shell tacos. And we would just go to town on them. Like, you know.
I don't know. We didn't eat out very often.
Yeah. A family of 8 would be a lot. You know, everybody eats out. Carrie says, I love the banana bread
Taco
flavor.
Bell is the same as going to an actual Mexican restaurant and the food is not good.
Right. And okay, so don't get me wrong. Okay, so like I love some Taco Bell, but I can order, and honestly, so we've been ordering from El Potrero down the road and having it delivered, and it cost us about the same as Taco Bell. So
we got El Especial too.
Oh, El Especial. Oh, can we have a Taco Tuesday today?
Like I have a taco bowl, so I'm good. I'm set.
I made a loaded Alfredo fry bowl, but it's like a healthy meal.
Okay.
I use that on Michaela Thomas Fit meals, and she does like food prep, but it's like things that are healthier, but because everything's in moderation, right?
Right.
I hope it's
good. That's what Jason started getting, the tortillas that you like fry on the stove yourself first. They're so much better. He's like, we're never buying other tortillas again.
Which ones are they?
I have no idea what they are.
Please tell your husband to message me and tell me. Charles says you had to take a second mortgage on your house to eat a Taco Bell nowadays.
It's true. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We went there, gosh, it was probably 2 months ago after we were like running sporting events that day. And I think it cost like $40.
Right. It's crazy.
I couldn't even believe it.
No. And it's just like, you know, not as real a food as you'd like it to be.
Right.
Deborah says she likes Don Felipe's up there because, you know, Deborah has a friend that lives nearby.
Oh, okay.
And Don Felipe's is pretty good. The pineapple dish. There's one in Clio, and then they opened a second one in Clio too, actually.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
I don't really go to Clio.
Yeah. Nicole says, I know any fast food places are very expensive. They sure are.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, and food costs, you know, have gone up a lot
all I need
too.
Is coffee and tacos on a t-shirt.
Amen. That's our new shirt.
That's what she said.
We should do that.
Opportunity.
I think so too.
Okay, so our second giveaway item, and this you can also pick between caramel vanilla latte, Michigan cherry, or Beanery blend.
Yes, this is a little pack that has a full 12-ounce bag of ground coffee and a travel mug.
Yeah, and it comes in a cute little acrylic.
Yeah.
This is like a great teacher gift.
These are pretty affordable, aren't they? On sale on the site right now?
Yeah, basically because I need to get rid of this outside carton.
Oh, okay. So
they're very cheap.
Very, very cheap. They're $17.
Yeah.
So like, why haven't you already bought these?
Well, because I just listed them last week.
So like buy these because this is insane. Like, again, a great teacher's gift, a great whatever gift. Clear acrylic little box.
It's Teacher Appreciation Week.
And like a full-size bag of coffee is like $17. Do you want to price this differently?
No, I want a price like that, and I would like you to buy them.
Okay, so like this is like a deal, like a crazy deal.
Yeah,
you should all buy these.
Yeah, I actually need to pull that offline because that's our last one.
Yep.
While we're sitting here.
Yep. So this is called the coffee gift set. So check that out. What Mo says, I mean, I just sent you a picture of what I had yesterday. Also, Mo, the fact that you also take pictures of your food. Can we be best friends? I always take pictures of my food.
You really?
I take pictures of my dogs, and food, and my flowers.
Okay. This is literally our last one of this. I actually just pulled it offline while we're sitting there.
Yes, I love that. Alex says, I love my CB coffee mug. Best ones I have. Yes, they are pretty nice. Natalie says, I want to win, but if I don't, I might be buying one of those. I would. I would. And I don't know, you probably can't get this clearance items, you can't get an extra percent off.
No.
But obviously that's
already on, like deeply discounted.
Yes. Morning Atlas. That's a cool name. Super cool name. Okay, so this is the 12 Days of Coffee sampler. It has 12 different pods in it, and it is in this cool little wood crate. And this is one of the other things we're going to give away today. It's the last one, so you can't buy it, but you know, cool to win. There's some cool flavors. Banana nut bread. I know somebody said they really like that one. The vanilla macadamia nut, also a great one to have. So 12 different flavors, a nice variety pack to try different flavors.
Yeah.
I love that.
Sure.
Love the variety.
Well,
Mo says, pods, mine.
My cats get tons of photos.
Yes. Yes. Can't help it. They're the best. They're the best.
Yeah, it is a really good price. And there's not a lot of them left. I think I've got like 30, and when they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, being that it's basically like buy the coffee, get the mug for free.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, why aren't they gone?
So
buy those.
The old coffee grinders, aren't those cool? We have quite a few of them.
Yeah.
We have some really big ones too.
Atlas the other day, I don't know what made Britain think of this, but she's like, we have a lot of antiques around the office. You should probably make a TikTok about it. And I walked around, and I didn't even film this one. We have several of these giant coffee grinders. We have, and you know what else I didn't get is we have the big gold espresso machines that, like, I don't even know how those work or how they ever worked.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But yeah, maybe we'll bring one of those on one of these times. We have
antiques.
We have like a radio from the 1940s just chilling. We have some old suitcases.
I've got like a wooden crate in my office from the 1800s.
Yeah. Random stuff. Also a poker machine in your office that's worth like $6,000. So, you know.
Who knew?
Yeah. It's kind of funny. Mm-hmm. Hey, Alex, did you ever try the white chocolate strawberry? I know you said you wanted to try that one before. And when you wanted to try it, we didn't have it in a sampler, but now we do. So I didn't know if you got to try that one.
Thank you, Amy. We try to ship as fast as we can. I know sometimes we get a little, like, I'm talking like a couple days behind, and people do freak out.
Well, and I think it's because people are so used to us shipping so quickly that they think, you know, why don't I already have it? You know, sometimes we have to roast the coffee and we can't package it right away.
Yes, it will blow if the package is
if you get a puffy package, it just means it's really fresh coffee.
Oh, sorry. A lot of people have joined. Just comment. Just go ahead and leave a comment and you'll be entered to win. Yeah. Obviously, the more comments.
Yes. Yep. Every comment is an entry. So keep going.
And once we turn the live off, the comments stop.
Yes.
Like we're not going to count any comments after the live.
I'll see if I can turn off commenting on it. Jennifer says, also, you know, I'm the chairperson of the banana club. Jennifer, remember, you're not allowed to say banana. You get in trouble for that.
She didn't block her. Let her say banana today.
Maybe Facebook finally figured out that.
Faster than QVC. I'm like, you should have seen us in the warehouse the last 2 days. We were trying.
We were dying is what we were doing.
And it's so frustrating because when I'm at the shipping desk, they're like 6 feet apart.
We don't get any steps in.
I get no steps in.
Yeah.
It doesn't count as any activity.
We've been really trying to get at least 10,000 steps a day. Like, it's been our goal for a couple of weeks. And you might see us, so Britain figured out that if you walk, our office is a big loop.
Yeah.
And if you walk the whole loop, it's 100 steps. And so I did it And I was like, 99 steps exactly from my office back to mine.
You have to really curve the outside too. And then if you go to the back of the warehouse and weave the aisles forward all the way through production and up, it's 1,000 steps.
We have like a 45,000 square foot warehouse.
Yeah. So I'm like, if I can get up at least 10 times a day and do that, no big deal.
Because I mean, I'm not a spring chicken anymore. And if I sit too long, I get up like I'm 97 years old because my bones might be.
Yeah.
So,
but it is so frustrating that I don't get any activity credit.
Are you joining us?
On my feet in the warehouse all day long.
Come and join us if you want. Houston is sticking his head in. I think he just wants some attention.
Yep.
Call it is. Matt, we do not get sick of coffee.
No.
Not even a little bit. Our whole office smells like coffee. If you spend even 10 seconds in our building, you will smell like coffee all day.
I love when the DoorDash drivers come in and they're like, oh my God.
Or our delivery drivers for, picking up freight. Oh, they love it. Yeah. So, yes. Natalie says, I order and it comes usually the next day. You guys are awesome. Thank you. We try. We really
do our best.
We really do take it seriously to get it out the door.
We would love for you to see the warehouse too. We're thinking about in August, we're going to have a 50th anniversary party and we're going to try to invite some of you guys. So
I think it was Carrie. The name went up a little bit, but about wanting to try a different flavor other than banana because she likes that flavor.
Oh, okay.
What other flavor would you recommend?
I mean, I really like the blueberry.
That is an excellent flavor.
Butter rum cake if you like banana.
I love creme brulee and French toast. We talked about earlier. Love some French toast. Yeah. And so we do give tours. I think it's on our website. You can request a tour if you wanted to come in.
Yeah.
And then Kevin would set something up with you.
See, New York City is so nice for walking. There's nowhere to walk. Like, if I'm going to walk here, it's going to be, I don't know, out into the busy street.
Yeah.
There's no, walking's not like great.
We're in one of those areas where you can't walk. Like, even like up at our main road, there's no sidewalk kind of thing. So it's like not necessarily where you want to walk.
At home, I try to walk on some of the back roads, but we live out in the country. So, I mean, it's people blasting by at 60 miles an hour on dirt roads. It's not great.
Natalie says, I will drive from Ohio. Please invite me. You're invited.
We do sell an espresso blend that can be made as coffee or espresso. It is fabulous made either way.
Our espresso perfecto is amazing. Yes, Alex, we're having a party.
And probably tacos.
And it's going to be August 13th. And I know we're going to invite people. So,
I feel like you are on that list.
I think you are
I'm pretty sure you're on that list.
Yeah. We made sure we added you.
Yeah.
Jennifer says blueberry is great if you like banana. Also black cherry apricot. So amazing. Yeah. If you're a fruit flavored drinker, Michigan cherry is our #1 selling flavor. Taco and coffee party, Alex. Yes.
We did talk tacos.
I did. I said I want to do a taco truck, and Laurie was like, I don't know. I'm like, we're working on her.
When she gets home from Japan, we're gonna nail down some details.
You know what we should do? We should just already have pricing and be like, this is how much it's gonna cost, and just like it's in the budget. We're just gonna tell her it's in the budget
for tacos.
Yeah. Tacos are always in the budget. Like for a long time ago, we had this like thing where we had to do meetings and you had to rate the meeting afterwards. And I'm like, well, if you bring food to the meeting, it's always going to be a 10 out of a 10. Yeah. And after that, somebody always brought snacks. And that was my favorite part.
And now we don't have that meeting.
Yes.
Okay. And the final giveaway item is...
Yes. Let's do this.
It's a mystery box.
Yes.
But it's not going to be 100% mystery. We're going to show you something.
Yes. Okay. So, I mean, and I think everyone's a little bit different. This is the giant pack of mystery flavors. Yes. I love that.
I don't know that we have samplers in espresso.
We do not have any of those, but
it is so worth it. It really is. It's a nice medium blend. So it's not going to be too bitter.
Yes. And remember, you can get 20% off today with code MOMS. So definitely a great day to do it. And if you're just joining us, remember every comment is an entry to win one of these 4 fabulous prizes. So
it is fun to plan a party. We love planning a party.
We always have fun with that. Jennifer says tacos are always a good idea. Tell Laurie. What we need you guys to do is tell Laurie it's a good idea. Yeah. She knows we love tacos.
So we do sell mystery boxes.
Yes.
But they are like our past limited time only flavors.
Yes.
And some of them are the best of the best. And you can't buy them anymore. So
Yeah, like
but you might
these
discover the little prizes.
these flavors in here are, I don't think any of them are currently available. So
Probably
I mean,
not.
there's a ton in here. These are the 2.5 ounce bags that come in our subscription
raspberry
boxes.
sorbet. People beg for that one.
Yeah, chocolate cherry macron. Like these are not flavors that we carry anymore, and they were only available in our coffee of the month boxes.
The only frustrating thing is you can't get these flavors again.
Yeah, so if
But
you fall in love,
you're
not. Yeah. Robin says, I bought a mystery box from your Christmas live stream and it was packed full of yummy pods. Yes, I'm glad. I hope you liked it, Robin. We had fun doing that. I had fun doing that because they let me
Yeah, and you're right.
pick whatever I wanted.
The monthly box is a surprise. We do give you a hint on the theme, but I don't think guessing the flavors happens very often.
No, the only thing I would say was with this month for May, the flavors are 4 flavors from past year boxes. So they're the best of the best. Every May we do your top 4 flavors from last year. So you could guess what those are if you remember what some of the favorites were. And I know my friend Charles Dodge is going to be super excited about one of them because he always asks for this flavor.
Yeah.
So Charles, you're welcome.
Ooh, chili poblano stuffed with shrimp, rice, and beans.
What?
Guys, it's not lunchtime yet.
You guys are going to have me eating at 10:45.
Don't love it too much because it's fun.
Martha says, oh, you said chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good flavors in there.
Don't get addicted to it because it's that, there's a root beer flavor in here, a candy bar, sticky bun, caramel popcorn.
Oh, good. I'm glad you guys love that. We just wanted to treat you.
Cider donuts, plum. So I'm not going to read all of them, and your mystery box actually, this is the mystery box we're going to ship. So you go look at these flavors.
Yeah.
So that's one of the 4 prizes that you can win today.
We have a small mystery box with like 10 bags in it, and then a bigger mystery box with 20.
Yes. And the 10 pack is 20 or $25. Yeah, one of the 2.
20 probably.
And then this one I think is 45. And I mean, you get a lot of coffee in it.
I don't even know how many are in there. It looks like
I think it's 20. I think it's 20.
It's
heavy.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
That's like 20 pounds of coffee. I mean, that's a month's worth of coffee almost.
Betty, those are ground coffee.
Ground, if you win this prize and you have a Keurig, let us know and we can send a refillable Keurig cup with it.
Yes. And
people surprisingly love the root beer flavor. They do ask for it back
all the time. It's kind of weird. And we have another kind of one like that in our September box, I'm gonna say.
Well, we did root beer 15, 20 years ago.
Okay, so
and it's been asked for ever since.
We did root beer was our very first not necessarily mystery box, but like diving into adding new flavors. Before we really started doing our mystery subscriptions, we did a soda shop box.
Yes.
And we did, I think it was root beer float, orange dreamsicle, strawberry milkshake, and a brown cow.
And that was like 2010.
It was a long time ago.
Because I was working in the store.
Yes.
After high school.
And they came in a clear pack like that. We had 4 coffees that came together. And super fun. Yeah.
Super fun. So we don't have mystery boxes in pods, but we do sell a refillable pod for like $4 or $5. It's super cheap. And it's just because of how the machines work. We have so much more control over the pod machine that we just don't end up with extras. Yeah. Whereas this machine, we end up with extras.
Yes. Natalie, our coffee of the month boxes are available in decaf. These mystery boxes are not decaf. These ones are all regular coffee.
Atlas, you're exactly right. We do have a large TV screen in front of us, and the camera is right next to it. And we use a special streaming platform. So all the comments come into one feed for us from every channel.
Yes.
It's pretty cool. It's way better than what we used to do.
We use the Restream app to help us with that. So that's nice.
It's just like a scrolling stream of comments that we're able to read.
Today they go pretty fast. So
they're going way fast.
If we miss anybody, sorry. We try to read them out loud because I think like that. Okay, so Matt, for the month of March, we did a Cantina Delights box.
Oh, yes.
And the 4 flavors were horchata, mango chamoy, coconut cocadas, and tres leches cake.
Yes.
So those
It
4
was so
flavors
good.
were inspired by our favorite Mexican restaurants. And we did used to have a Fiesta Mocha flavor that was kind of like had a cayenne kick to it.
Yeah.
We do also have a mango chili chocolate from a past box. We still
That was
have
from
those.
Halloween, from our
Yeah.
Frankenstein box.
Yeah, those ones are really good. So, and Jennifer says she remembers that. Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And there is the mango chocolate chili. I have some 2.5 bags left that we're selling right now. And again, when those are gone, they're gone. They used to make a lot of extras and they're not doing that anymore. They figured out a different way to run the machine.
So those are going to run out soon and those we'll be done with those. Yes. So, and they're only like $2. So a lot of people are adding those on. Nicole, we do sell whole beans. So we have whole beans. We have coffee that can be ground if you wanted it fine, coarse, whatever, in the 12-ounce bags. And then obviously we have pods. Almost everything we have is available in regular and decaf. Not 100%, but like 85% is also available on decaf.
And an Italian box.
Yeah.
Interesting. Like, what kind of flavors would you put in that?
That might already be in the works. So
okay, maybe Patty already has an idea.
Don't you worry about that. I mean, feel free to leave comments.
And mango.
Yes.
I really want to try watermelon flavor. I've been asking Patty forever to try a watermelon flavor.
So here's the thing about the watermelon. I got a watermelon sample on my desk, or I have a watermelon sample on my desk. It smells like toxic hell.
Oh no.
It smells so gross. Yes.
Oh, pistachio. We haven't done a pistachio in a while.
So we have a Dubai chocolate flavor, and it's a chocolate pistachio flavor. That's an everyday flavor right now. We have done a full pistachio fudge flavor. That was in our fudge shop box in June of last year.
But definitely when you guys comment on things you really like, we try to creatively do them similar.
Yes. Jennifer, those are great options for the Italian box.
Tiramisu.
I was thinking cannoli and like gelato as well, but maybe I'm giving away things that I've already written down and I shouldn't tell anybody.
For like 2027?
Yeah, I've got 2027 underway. Yeah.
It is wild. We have to plan these out at almost a year in advance.
Yes.
So we know lots of secrets.
Yes. And remembering them is fun too.
Matcha would be fun.
Yes. Do I have a matcha flavor? I've got to think about that.
Our flavoring company has to hate us. So we use like a flavoring oil typically to flavor a coffee. It's kind of like a vanilla extract. Think like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say not all flavors are good. It takes a lot of work to get these flavors good.
Yeah.
But it gives us some crazy options too.
Yeah.
I feel like they're always reaching out and be like, what are you guys scheming up now?
So, and there's actually a new company that really wants our business. We finally placed an order with them for the first time because they actually, the flavoring company I use the most said, we can't do this flavor that you want. And so I went to the other company. I said, can you do this? They're like, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Because they really want our business. So we placed one order and they have sent me some odd flavors since then. Because I said, to be honest, we've done a lot, like almost everything. Give me something unique.
Just weird.
I have gotten flavors like banana tahini, which smells like liquid death.
Yeah. That was a gross smell.
It was really gross. I have like a lavender sea cream.
Yeah.
But another company sent me a white raspberry wedding cake.
Oh, that one was good.
And a chai sugar cookie.
And
we liked both of those a lot. So, and those are just what their flavors are called. That doesn't mean like that's what we'll call.
Yes, we have a Dubai Chocolate Atlas. It is a limited release, so we don't know how long we're going to keep it, but it's pretty good.
Yes.
Cannoli and gelato.
Amy.
Biscoff sounds delicious.
Yes, cookie butter.
And yes, I do have an M just for Mo.
Yum. I like how Amy says she mixes her coffees in the pot to make her own combos. That's so smart to do. If you come up with anything really good, send me a message. Let me know. We love new ideas. And sometimes that is what our coffees are combining a few flavors. So
yeah, I mean, we do that after. So each month when we try our monthly box, a lot of times we sit after and we mix the flavors, and some of them are really good.
You have an M mug for Mo. You're sweet, Mo. One of my favorite things in life is Biscoff cookies, Carrie. When I get on a flight and I get the Biscoff cookies, I'm always like, can I have 12, please?
They are
And
so good.
I will eat all of them. I will eat them crumbled up. And they have this like a TikTok thing, which I'm not on TikTok, but it trickles over into Facebook, where they squish them up and put them into like yogurt.
Well, I've seen them. They push the whole cookies down into the yogurt. The only thing is, we just watched a video of a lady do this, and her complaint, it was
mushy cookies.
Mushy cookies,
right? And I have a texture thing, so I think I would hate that. So pineapple upside down cake
together.
Yes.
Interesting.
Black cherry with fudge. Yes.
Oh goodness.
Thimbleberry. I have never in my life heard of a thimbleberry.
Yeah, what's a thimbleberry?
I need to know more.
We're gonna have to Google that.
We're gonna do that. So the good news is we have a lot of ideas.
So many ideas. We're actually just going to download these comments so that we can keep them.
Mo says, I mix 2 pods into 1 cup to make flavor combos.
That's a great idea.
Yes.
I love that.
Excellent, excellent plan. And it's fun to just be your own little mixologist, you know?
Well,
come up with what you like.
My kids are drinking coffee now, which is a problem because they keep stealing all my favorite flavors.
I love that. I have at home, we did the cinnamon babka cake, and then we did a caramel macchiato, and I made those at the same time. So when I was done with R&D, I did a bag of both of those together. The caramel macchiato and the cinnamon babka.
That would be good.
Chef's kiss.
Look at everybody. So Orange good. And Pacific. Okay.
Yum. Like a nice, strong. Yeah.
I used to love to do our French roast with just a bit of hazelnut. That was
coffee
great.
or syrup.
Well, I would do syrup, but you could also do the coffee. Yeah, it'd be kind of the same.
I'm not a hazelnut fan, but man,
I'm not typically either. But for some reason, those two worked so well together.
Robin says, "I remember your what does that say?
Beth and Bill
blend in the 80s. I still mix vanilla, hazelnut, and chocolate, and blend my own." Yeah, we're gonna have to ask Joanne about that. I don't know about that. Yeah. Obviously, that was a little bit before our time since I was born in the 80s.
Yeah.
I didn't work here then. Bill says, I just love everything with caramel or toffee. Yes. Donna says, I love your coffees. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Yes.
I like all these ideas. All the mixing.
Love
I love that you guys are mixing too.
Yeah.
I know we try to encourage it with some of our boxes.
Yes.
Like really try them together.
Judy says, I got my daughter hooked on coffee and now she steals all my coffee.
Yes, that's my problem is my kids are stealing my coffee.
You can add vanilla or caramel to any of the fruit flavors to make it like a creamsicle. Yes. Great plan.
That's what Jason's been doing. Like he keeps making like dirty sodas with his pop.
You know, Laurie will send me recipes sometimes from other people and like other coffee shops, like, oh, maybe you should create this because fun fact, I also make up the drinks for our stores. I feel like personally, dirty sodas are so sweet.
Some of them are.
Like they're diabetes in a cup.
Stay safe.
Yes. Thanks, Alex. Nice to see you.
I was dancing in the discos in the 80s.
Alex, be careful on the turbine today, okay?
It was not even a thought in my parents' head.
Same.
Not yet.
Yes. Habanero caramel, that is unique.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm a 90s baby.
Yeah.
And my
80s.
My kids think I'm super old. I was born in the 1900s and I dipped my pen in ink and we used to float the building materials down the rivers.
Do you have anything that you used to think about like your mom's time period? Like
not like that.
Okay, but like I used to think that all like the world, because I saw black and white photos, I thought the world was black and white when my mom was a kid. And then suddenly it became color. Yeah. That was what I thought.
That's a crazy thought.
I know. It took me years to figure that out.
I don't know. I didn't really think like that. I just love when they're like, oh, you were born in the 1900s. Yeah. Like it's like 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
It's really offensive.
Ooh, habanero peach. I could get behind that.
I don't like super sweet stuff either. That's why I think a lot of the like zero sugar stuff is like sickeningly sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't need that. Oatmeal raisin. Yes.
Hide your coffee in a box of pasta or bran cereal. That's a great idea. They'll never look.
Speaking of which, though, this is mildly related. Did you hear about the person who got arrested because they were buying boxes of Legos, putting in dry pasta, and returning it to the store?
That's horrible.
Like, I thought it was something like $17,000 worth of like dry pasta this guy was doing, buying, because you know all these Lego sets are expensive.
Super
So
expensive.
he got the Legos, returned dry pasta to the store, and
that's crazy.
The things
Oh my
that people
gosh.
do, man.
It was renamed. I don't know if that's from us.
Okay.
Beth and Bill.
Okay. We'll have to ask.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. Another 80s baby. Nice. And Natalie says a little Debbie flavor mix, oatmeal cream pie, cosmic brownie.
We could do a whole little Debbie box.
Yeah. It couldn't be called Little Debbie for licensing.
But we could
call it a snack cake mix. Snack. Yeah.
Hey, Charles.
I like that, you know. Hey, Charles. I don't know if Charles, you're gonna like this month's box because there's a flavor you've been asking me for, and it's gonna be in this box from last year.
Bill. I know.
So you're gonna love that.
It's been almost an hour. Oh my gosh.
Okay, we should go.
Okay, so if you have your comments in, you're entered to win. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And thank you so much for all of your ideas.
Yes, we love it.
Lots and lots of cool ideas.
Yes, I've got to remember these, or like you said, we'll download them and remember them.
Download all the comments.
Okay, and remember, you can still buy stuff until tonight at 20% off. Yeah. Code MOMS. We're still shipping all day long. So if you haven't gotten your gift shot, it might be there by Sunday. You can always upgrade shipping. Yeah. But, you know, moms. So, and happy Mother's Day for those who celebrate. And if your mom's not with us anymore, big hugs.
Yeah.
Big hugs. Okay. Have a great rest of your day.